So this is a Sultai self-mill deck, which is different from the blue-green build we just played. The last blue-green build that we played a couple of decks ago was a deck that was interested in basically trying to pseudo-combo win with, Oracle of Thassa's Oracle, whatnot. This deck is trying to win through a little bit more fair means. We've got value escape cards with Uro here, as well as Polukranos, and then we've got Embodiment of Agonies as kind of a cheeky way to leverage the fact that we're going to be putting a lot of different converted mana costs in our graveyard. There's a little bit of tension between this card and the escape cards, because obviously if we draw this after the escape cards, we have our graveyard a little bit empty. So thinking about this card is something we're definitely going to want to be considering when we're choosing which cards we're escaping out of our bin. One thing that I didn't edit, but it's worth considering in the mana base, I feel, is this 3-color list is elected not to play copies of Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage is a card that can be very useful when escaping our things. Another thing to consider is that this build is trying to play Uro, which is a green-blue card, and there's 4 swamps in the mana base, so we only actually have 20 lands in the deck that pay for Uro's escape cost, which is relevant. So let's go ahead and jump on into an event here with this one and see how it goes. I'm not really sure why we're playing Spinner in the main deck. It's just an okay stat line, I guess. It's fine. 2/3 is fine against red. Anti-counterspell is okay against control. I don't know, two mana cards that don't impact the board, or that don't have a trigger when they impact the board or anything like that, are kind of a tough sell in a Teferi world. When do we get to 10k? We've been shooting up pretty consistently over the course of the day. Solidly blew past our initial 5k goal. Thanks to the generosity here of Hooglandia. I think we're on a mulligan here. This is a double black card, and I can't cast either of these. I'm on the draw, and I have a Scry, but the hand also just doesn't have a play till turn 3, and that play doesn't impact the board. Hey, thanks for your contribution, Kokobe. Thank you for the $100 for the kids. Grapple with the $10 donation. I missed that one. Thanks for supporting St. Jude. I think we bottom Atris here since I'm missing blue. The Drowning Cow Live, thank you for the 22 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Fabled Passage, Awkward Self-Mill. Yeah, I'd believe that. Playing the appropriate number of basics to make Passage not awkward means that you're going to have awkward draws where your lands just don't work, probably. My body is kind of ready to just get run over. I don't remember, are there a bunch of disfigures in the sideboard of this deck? I feel like without disfigure, these black kind of mid-rangey decks just don't keep up in this matchup. Especially on the draw against the triple 1-drop start. You need disfigure to like keep up with them on mana efficiency. If they give us the option to, I'm going to trade with Scorch Spitter here. Mire's Grasp in the sideboard. Is that better than Deadweight? I feel like I'd be surprised if that was better than Deadweight in this format. Because again, that resource efficiency angle is really important, I feel. Being able to, like, trade 1 mana. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like draws like this, your Mire's just doesn't do anything. Like, while you're right, it's nice to, like, hit their bigger threats. It's, like, doesn't really address the reason why you lose the matchup, which is that they just, like, so thoroughly get under you. And we're dead. Feels mid-range, man. All right, this will be the easy game where we're on the play. Trim Liliana, trim Tamiyo. Bring in 4 pieces of cheap interaction. Return to Nature is probably fine. Kills Annex, kills Cleave. Discovery is probably whatever. Trim and Atris. Yeah, that could be an okay idea, Lord. It's something that I actually have wanted to do, some kind of consistent regular charity stream, and then just like we moved last year and things were chaotic after that, and then Christy was super sick while being pregnant. One of those things life kept popping up. I think that would be a good thing to try and do. I'm ready to never draw a third land. I see you've read this book before. Why would you spoil the ending for everybody else in chat? No. I offered Christy us getting $10,000 seeing the child, and she turned it down. You'd probably need to be into the 6 or 7 figures for that to be an option. Jedi, thank you for the entire year of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, I don't know that I'd trust Twitch chat to name a dog, much less a child. It's a real shame, before anybody asks, we can't trophy our own thing. So, like, I can't trophy my own Mire Triton here to deny them the Bone Crusher and get ourselves a land. Lil liability. Oh, lil liability. Naming your child 3-3 elk doesn't seem like the worst line. Little Bobby Tables. Feels magic, man. Quit while you're behind? Yeah, something like that. Fetch lands in Historic soon? Gosh, I hope not. Thanks for the third of a year, Nanich. Welcome back. Alright, I mean, like, I can interact with that, I guess. I mean, I don't think we would have won even if we hit a land this turn, but we're certainly done here when we miss again. Yikes. Yeah, we're dead to the castle, right? I mean, even easy games have magic happen to them. Yeah, I agree, Penta. As someone who, like, grew up rabbiting on Magic Online, let me feed my monkey. Let me know. Nah, Chai. I think you've subbed long enough to get your name correctly. Nah, it's like 2 years. Nah. You're good. Excuse me? Whoa! This card doesn't suck. How have I not seen anybody playing this card? That seems like a really good piece of technology. I'm into it. Like, the Gruul gets to play Lovestruck, and it gets to play Spellbreaker. Teferi is why. Oh, right, Teferi. That makes sense. Why can't we have nice things, chat? War of the Spark. War of the Spark is the reason why we don't have nice things. Never not War of the Spark, chat. Never not War of the Spark. What about all the times that it was Eldraine? Nah, I think War of the Spark was actually the problem then too. No joke. Ooh, that's a good one. Honestly, I think it's unfair to target Eldraine. I think Oko's an entirely different beast in a format without Veil of Summer and Nissa in it. And even Hydroid Crisis to a degree, honestly. I think that set gets a bad rap overall. Alright, so I want to prioritize leaving creatures and enchantments in here. For Tiamat Calls the Dead. So, with this trophy, we're in a pretty okay spot, right? Because if they attack and try and, like, sword or combat trick, we get to kill it and then kill their Lovestruck beast. So, feeling pretty okay. I think I'm going to trophy this beast and then untap Tamiyo, pick trophy up. Would really like to draw a land next turn, so that way I can play Liliana while still holding up Assassin's Trophy. Again, my goal just being to never leave myself in a position to get punked out by Embercleave here. Just play a little bit defensively. Our average top deck's more powerful than theirs. We'll take over this game in the long run, so long as we don't, like, oops, die. Thanks for doing the stream. I'm a pathology resident, so I deal with cancer diagnosis on a daily basis. Better treatments and patient care make a lot of stories less sad. Ain't that the truth? Wait, is this not attacking me? That must have been a misclick, right?
Stop interrupting me.
It's not just a hat. It's the entire costume. Thank you very much. And as is the answer to most things, Amazon. Not just a hat, it's a way of life. Brutal. So do they throw away a creature to attack down the Tamiyo here? I feel like the answer is probably yes. I have Liliana to follow up though, so it just like doesn't really matter. Like I said, this game's pretty much in garbage time so long as I don't leave myself exposed to a thing. Oh, we're getting frisky. I think I want to name Mire Triton here. I'm already through 3 of them. That's unfortunate. What do I want to name here with Tamiyo? I guess I've exposed myself to Stomp. Can I play around Stomp? Yes, by attacking with Uro. And then I can play this, which means I block here and don't die. I'm gonna just name Murderous Rider. I don't want to escape the other Uro, because then I can't hold up Assassin's Trophy and we could die to cleave. Their priorities have been all over the place this game. I feel like if they hadn't been splitting their attention between like my health total and my Tamiyo, they would have just like picked a lane and stuck with it. They probably would have won. But they've been like mix and matching and it's been real good for us. It doesn't really matter. I'm just like going through the motions here at this point.
I am the master here.
This is my 2/2. Go ahead. Then I get to play another creature out here and then down tick Lily and eating them off of theirs. Alright, so like girl stuff. At least a couple of Return to Nature seem fine. Ritual of Soot seems good. I don't know if Mire's Grasp is actually good enough. I guess it's like kinda cheap removal. Destiny Spinner doesn't seem to block particularly profitably here, so maybe I just swap that out for some other cheaper 2-drops. Embodiment seems pretty bad against their deck full of Kroll Harpooners. What do we think of this configuration? Seems fine. Let's give it a go. My opponent put us on the play. Probably a less experienced player. Could explain some of their strange prioritization with the Planeswalkers. Maybe not used to navigating those board states as much. Hey, Sparkles, thanks for the 13 months. I appreciate the Bezo bucks. Welcome back. Alright, well, as far as like non-land draws go, Discovery giving us 3 redraws is towards the top. Perfect. So the upside to Mire's Grasp is that it's an enchantment. So that means it can get exiled by Tiamat Calls the Dead. So it's a removal spell that makes that effect slightly more consistent. I went in and killed their tokens. That way they don't have something to put a bunch of 1/1 counters on here when the second chapter happens. Just doesn't do anything. I'm gonna bottom that. Just look for a land here, I think. Probably Ride or something here, so we can ideally play Liliana on a mostly empty board. This doesn't draw cards, so they didn't have something with power 4 or more. Maybe I should kill this inside of combat. I don't know. I kind of wanted to wait and see if they played anything else post-combat. Use my health tool as a bit of a resource. Killing that as opposed to the Kiora lets me do this. Stick Liliana on a completely empty board. Which is great. Yeah, our owl, he leveled up. He's the rare owl now. Appropriately hit the next level of owl while wearing the owl suit today. Felt pretty on point. Questerson. That's unfortunate.
Not today, Death.
Yes. Questing Beast attacks my Liliana.
Good help is easy to find in war.
Ruling you will be excellent research. The past is never forgotten.
It does have a lot of text. It does have quite the text box. Alright, so we're looking for an Assassin's Trophy now to take the Great Henge out. They have a lot of cards flowing here, all things considered. It's gonna be a little bit hard to keep up even with our Planeswalkers.
Let's get moving.
Oh, that's novel. Yeah, opponent likely newer to Magic. Yeah, not being able to, like, tell my opponent after our match is done and, like, explain their couple of mistakes is unfortunate. Since, like, it's hard for them to know that, like, they made mistakes without... I don't know. I think overall, like, not having a chat system's a net positive. Just because a lot of those chat systems are just people, like, adding you to their friends list so they can crap on you after you get lucky in a match, but... Alright, let's kill the Great Henge. I think let's cast Murderous Rider, cast Mire Triton. It's someone who's played a lot of Magic online. Chats like that tend to be super toxic on average. That's an Uro. 7 cards in my bin. Yeah, let's escape him. Okie doke. Don't haste plus cleave me. Well, that doesn't haste, so we got that going for us. Can't attack, let's go another creature with 4 power greater, sure. Kiora has drawn them a lot of cards. let's put it this way. MTGO chat is so pleasant on average, they explicitly added the ability for you to turn the chat off if you felt like you needed to.
I require servants. Your corpse will volunteer.
So if they trade here, Liliana draws a card when Uro dies. And if they do trade here, I can downtick Liliana to kill their other two. So we'll downtick Lily, clear their board.
Not want not.
And then trophy Kiora here.
Love a good death wail.
And then we can plus Tamiyo. Hopefully we'll see a good spell with this. And we'll just plus Tamiyo, name what's on top of our deck, and draw it. Deal.
To the library.
Good beats, good beats. So we should be at 7 here. They've attacked and hit my Planeswalkers twice with Questerson now. Are we gonna deck out? I feel like we're gonna run out of cards here. If I play both of these, I mill 12 cards total. There's only 30 cards in my deck. Was it 3 times? I thought it was only 2. Yeah, I killed it one of the times, yeah. Only connected twice. Probably. Hey, Phoenix Lance. Thanks for the contribution. I can't wear my headset with Owlhead on, so I don't have the notification playing on stream, but I had it playing in my headset. Owlhat makes that not possible. Let's go for a discovery here, huh? Hey, Ryan, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back. I feel like I'm just gonna deck here. Have a good one, Herring. It should be up on YouTube tomorrow. How funny would it be if they Storm's Wrath me? I mean, kind of funny, right? They'd probably deck me at that point. Hey, Magica Fiend, thanks for the 19 months. Welcome back. What's going on with the zombie tokens? Some of the tokens are from Liliana, who's borderless, and some of the tokens are from Calls the Dead, which is not. Hey, there's Poly K. So 14 cards left in our deck. Get to attack them with these. Alright, Poly K, time to escape the underworld. Alright. right, we're on the scoreboard. Do 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 do. Sure. Poly-K can fight riders, so shuffle them back in. We had a game against blue-white control where we were fighting our own stuff rather than let it be put underneath exile effects, which was sweet. Yeah, at one point. What's the next stretch goal? We were out of stretch goals for the day. We added 3 more. We added 2 or 3 more goals past what I originally had planned out. Y'all are just too much. Too many generous whales. Remember, if you haven't donated to the charity stream yet today, and you donate at least $1, enter your Twitch username, and that username will be entered in all of the giveaways that I'm going to pull probably tomorrow, because the stream's going to go super late. I've got some BCW supplies to send out. I've got Inked Gaming gift cards. I've got Cool Stuff Inc. gift cards. I've got some playmats and some Hoglandia tokens that I'm going to sign and send out. Nobody wants to watch me do that, Beansy? No, you don't need to be in the stream, Washington. So, the Twitch, I'm going to contact the winners via Twitch DM. So, make sure your Twitch settings allow you to receive direct messages from people. How's this deck felt? Kind of middling. I feel like this archetype really lacks closing power. I'm not sure the payoff that we're getting overall is really proportional to like the amount of setup that we're playing. Yeah, I kind of feel like I want a Jace or a Thassa's Oracle. We played a blue-green self-mill earlier today that was like winning via Thassa's Oracle, and that felt pretty good and consistent. I don't need another Polukranos. I don't really need Mire Triton against control either, huh? How does this deck fare against Mono Red? Well, the one match we played against Mono Red today, we've got run over. I'd imagine our deck's just not efficient enough to keep up there. Like, if you look at our deck, the fact that we just don't have any good 1-mana removal or creatures means that they're just going to get under us a lot of the time, while also still being able to go over the top of us with Torbrand and Cleave. Yeah, the win con is just like playing mopey creatures and attacking with them. Like, the value from the creatures is like they're a little bit recursive, but like there's a lot of good exile removal in this format too as well, which makes like their upside get neutralized in a lot of situations. While the combo going around, people forget hitting the opponent to zero's win con. You're not wrong. Whenever people are like, well, how does this deck win the game? And I just want to be like, well, I mean, it has creatures in it. You know, creatures can attack, right? One of those, like, duh style comments. I'm going to kill Banishing Light, play Tamiyo, pick back up Trophy, I think. Creatures can attack, big if true, right? I thought some creature for vessels for win the game into the battlefield effects. You're not wrong. Hey, Cotton Brown, sounds good. I'll get that re-added after the stream's done tonight. Or possibly tomorrow, depending on how late tonight goes. Because OBS crashed. Or because my internet went out. I have to do some video editing tonight, too, to get the Team of Reclamation video onto YouTube. So gonna be an extra late night. Be very quiet. Be very quiet. Wub, 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 wub. I guess it, like, draws them a card, gains them 2 life, makes them a 2/2. Hey, 3 Smith, thanks for contributing to the donation goal. I mean, it wasn't just useless. It did stuff. No, you don't get the option to. And the way this is worded, it says if that player can't sacrifice, the rest of it triggers. And then I can't discard. What am I naming with this? I don't even know. Probably Liliana. Liliana's like my grindy card, right? Looks like we're playing against Esper Dance. You can dance if you wanna. Yeah, I think Tamiyo is actually a really good example of good static text. Like, it's not quite a prison style effect, but it's still a positive. It's a positive for you. Yes, two of the streaming goals were extending the stream twice, Savin. So Christy's bringing me an actual meal on her way home. I will probably eat while we stream, finish part of this deck or start the next one. Hey, Abaddon Rise, thanks for the 4 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. But we will be doing 2 more decks tonight for sure. Hey, Ashworld, thanks for contributing to St. Jude. We just named Liliana again here. I ran out of bad dad jokes for my sub anniversary. God bless. Just Jake. Thanks for the biddies. Actually, let's leave the discovery in there because of Embodiment of Agonies. Yes, yeah, I agree. Just preventing disruption is a big difference from just like turning off a whole slew of their cards. Well, we finally found a Liliana. They're going down to 9 here. Let's see if they have a Kaya's Wrath here or not. Even if they do, I've got 8 cards left on my bench, so we can escape some of these back. Teferi static text should just say your opponents can't play spells on your turn. That's what it should do. It should still let you respond with your crap on... Tamiyo versus Doom is really amusing. Now, I think saying your opponent can't play spells on your turn would be the ideal power level balance for Teferi. They'll get rid of some of the frustration. It would mean it wouldn't turn off cards like 3 mana Chandra and the Red Finale, while still providing a necessary effect. It would still let you use counter spells and combat tricks on your turn.
The storied past holds our future.
28 cards in my deck.
Rise and shine.
Yeah, it shuts off Madness, it shuts off Dreadhorde Arcanist, just like instantly turns off a bunch of different things that people want to do because they're fun. Today I learned that Teferi turns off 3 mana Chandra. Yep. They don't ever gotten a number on the amount of charitable contributions Twitch has enabled with content contributions. feel like the number is outrageous. I mean, there's definitely some of the big ones you like, huge things. For sure. You can't feel smart with Teferi on the table. That's a good way to put it. They just gaining some life here to get alive. Oh no, they're dancing. Looks like it. Like we're about to die, huh? Everything's a combo deck. Do-da, do-da. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. They're gonna take our Tamiyo, and we lose the rest. Bum 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 bum. I suppose in response to these Doom Foretold triggers, I would like to assassinate. No! So I don't know that we were gonna win this game necessarily, but I don't know what just happened there. Did this move on me while what, like, I'm not dumb, right? The Banishing Light was here. Did it move while these were going on the stack? Or, like, what happened there? Was there just like lagging on me while the animations were going? Yeah, they unstacked is what happened. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. They unstacked the Doom Foretold to help. That's definitely what happened. Yeah, it wanted to help me be able to target the Doom Foretold is what happened. And killing that doesn't do anything. They still get 3 of these, and I still lose 6 here. I think we're dead regardless. Feels dead. Feels dead, man. No, I've heard a lot of stories about people having issues with things like card market and TCG Player. Generally speaking, if you want to guaranteed get your product, you need to buy from a larger store. No, Embodiment has flying and Death Touch. Alright, Return to Nature sounds great. Deathless Knight sounds wonderful, bouncing back and forth. Pretty good with Uro. This effect isn't super useful. I should have plenty of things in the graveyard anyways for them just killing my stuff. Murderous Rider doesn't seem stellar. Agonizing Remorse seems good. Yeah, is Ashiok good? That could be okay. I don't know. The self-mill on this is honestly pretty scary in this deck. I feel like I just don't have... I feel like the balance of, like, not decking myself with this deck is super awkward. Isn't Card Market a service where you buy through other smaller sellers? I thought Card Market worked like TCG Player. I'm not familiar with it because I'm from the States. But isn't it just a buying and selling service? As a front end for vendors. Yeah, for people asking about card selection, I agree. Playing an Oracle in here probably makes sense. Yeah, it is like CC. Okay, so my understanding is correct. I don't know. As someone who doesn't buy Magic cards anymore, when I did buy Magic cards, I always bought from places like Cool Stuff Inc. or Cool Stuff Inc. or Star City or Channel Fireball. Because, like, spending the slightly more money to get it from a bigger store that has a good reputation isn't going to screw with me is worth it, in my opinion. Paying for the consistency. Well, Card Sphere is also a peer-to-peer thing. It's just, it's a peer-to-peer thing where you exchange cards for, like, other cards. So that's a little bit different. Like, Card Sphere is like players trading cards with each other, facilitated through an online site. You're not trading them for money directly, usually. Think we Uro to start to try and hit my land drop. Yeah, I don't know what the big stores are in Europe that would be similar, have similar credibility. I think we do this to start. Hey, Kingdom. Thanks for chipping in to the St. Jude amount. For folks who donated, remember, keep an eye on your Twitch DMs over the course of the next day or two. I'm going to pull winners and send messages. That's super unfortunate. I guess they don't have anything in their bin to bring. Well, you know. Yeah, I agree. Embodiment's just pretty underwhelming, K9. The payoff you get for that card is pretty minimal. Magic is easy. Draw what you need. Yep. Wonderful. See them Noxious Grasp this. So that one's gonna get grasped. Sure. Conqueror's Death goes away. I suppose here, if they draw an untapped land, they might sack this here. Yeah. Because I bet we're gonna see them, if they draw untapped land, just dance back. They're gonna dance back the Conqueror's Death and friends. Well, that's super unfortunate. I guess it's actually not too bad, huh? Because I have Return to Nature here. So I'll go return, destroy this. This will sacrifice to itself. Although I suppose they get to just bring a bunch of stuff back here in a second. So they can bring back this. I only have 5 mana. Obviously should have bottomed that. What's going on, Zuchin? Yeah, we cleared through all of our goals like a breeze. Maybe I'm just supposed to escape Uro there. Wait, maybe I didn't have enough cards. I added 3, I took away 1. Yeah, I could have escaped Uro. Maybe that's better. I bet we'll see them bring back... Really? Okay. Huh. That kind of surprises me. Yep, long stream because we hit all of the donation goals. I got 2 more after this one. I'm going for another 3.5 hours or so. If they get greedy and don't dance again this turn, Ashiok's gonna blow them out. So, fingers crossed they get a little greedy. Nope. Rats. Hey, Dice Spoon. Thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome to Hoaglandia. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday wherever you're at in the world. Of course the owl costume's still intact. Do y'all watch a bunch of streamers that lie to you all the time? Because I made a promise to wear the owl costume for the rest of the stream today when we hit the goal, and I keep my promises. They got greedy, chat. They got greedy. Whew. I just take this away too, which is great. Goodbye, friend. All right. Suddenly we're in a very good spot. Looking like we might force a game 3 since they decided not to dance there. Remember, Ashiok, the way the ability's worded, even if we mill ourselves, we still exile their graveyard. Their graveyard always goes away. There were not any bans today, and they didn't, so they told us that they will be announcing ban list intentions a week in advance, and they didn't announce that they intend to make changes today, so we can assume there will not be any bans until 2 weeks from today at a minimum. So again, if you're someone who's kind of holding out hope that Pioneer is going to be something different than it is right now, the current state of Pioneer is a feature, not a bug. If you are not happy with it, I would encourage you to move on from Pioneer. Or take a break from it until something changes. Why 2 weeks? Because they said they'll give us at least a week's notice. And ban list updates happen on Mondays. So I assume they'll alert us the Monday before they change things. Owl costumes just off of Amazon. All sorts of fun stuff up there. Eternal Witness. Thanks for contributing to the kids. Okie doke. Survey says. Oh, they have a castle not die this turn. Or they're sure. Yep. Deal Arena. Can they just ban things from my local FNM? Your FNM can technically sanction a casual format with whatever cards legal or not legal they want. So yeah, kinda. They could technically just ban from your local FNM. For those of you that don't keep up with your finger on the politics, is if you needed one more reason to feel the burn, in Bernie's, I think it was a 60 Minutes interview, he unveiled the plan for early childhood education for ages 0 to 5, or 0 to 4, 0 to kindergarten. Which, you want to help fix poverty in this country, chat. That's a great way to do it. It's a great way to do it. Yeah, I honestly, Industrious Revolution, I wasn't expecting him to do as well in Nevada as he did. I was expecting him to be at the front, but the fact that he broke away from the pack there was huge. If we see that happen again in South Carolina, it would be very, very good for his campaign. Likely gives him all the momentum he needs to win Super Tuesday. Think I want to just Discovery here. Yeah, I agree. Nice. I think if enough people vote what they believe in, my concern is that too many people are gonna basically metagame themselves out of voting. He's the first D or R to get majorities in the first 3 primaries ever. Really? I didn't know that. That's a sweet metric. First 3 contested primaries. Yeah, obviously there's been plenty of landslide primaries, right? Where there weren't multiple candidates considered competitive. Sure, yeah. Incumbents have done it. Good distinction. Feels like I'm dead here. Like I need a Murderous Rider or a trophy to take this card off the table.
Good for you. Well done. Look to see me no more.
Okay, I think we just Atris here because we just like have to get rid of this Kaya before the rest of our deck can work, basically. Yeah, I think I have to take the 1 there because taking this card off the table is more important than anything else right now. I think Christy is here with food chat. I'm excited.
Did somebody order some food?
Who are you? The owl costumes fit, family. That's exciting. It's a whole family of owls. It's a whole family of owls. You're adorable. You're a great kid. Don't pull your brother down, Brant. Thank you, honey. I love you. You're adorable, and so are they.
Okay, go fly one more time.
Need to fly one more time? Ah!
Flap your wings.
Alright, Temple of Mystery. Tamiyo sounds great. We need to kill Doom, but I think we let them sacrifice something first. I also need to kill this at some point. What did we end up getting? I ended up getting Panera. Tamiyo does not turn off Doom entirely. The way Doom is worded, I don't sacrifice anything, but they get to draw a card, I lose life, and they get a night token. Is this stream a ploy by the government to get me to have children? Yeah, exactly, so you understand. So we're actually in a pretty okay spot here. I get to Agonizing Remorse, check their hand, and then Ashiok clear their graveyard. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Banishing Light here, right? I don't care about the dance once we exile a bin. Bye, friends. That's just like an incredibly unfortunate draw. Feels Magic Man. Thanks for the 13 months, Aaron. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I mean, I don't care how much they scry, it's still unfortunate for us. My statement stands. I really needed to draw an untapped land here. Because if I would have drawn an untapped land here, I would have been able to Tamiyo into Ashiok, and then I'd be in a good spot. But I didn't draw land here. So I think we're basically just dead. I love you, wife. That was great. Oh! Oh, sweet. I could do this and take their dance away at least. So, not perfect, but it'll do in a pinch.
I follow the tracks of the wise.
If this card's a second dance, I might lose it. I think we lead on this. If we draw an untapped green or black source, we get to play Deathless Knight here because it's going to put an extra land into play, and I play a land for the turn still as well. You can kind of discard the top of their deck with 3 mana Teferi, right? Okay, would I rather trophy this and get back my Uro and escape it? Would I rather just escape Poly K? Getting back Uro now lets me pick back up Deathless Knight, which is really appealing. I think because they double block Deathless Knight, it makes it the line. Well, I'm glad I picked Deathless Knight back up. So we still have a threat here. Was that a good draw, chat? What do you think? Pretty okay. Pretty okay. Brady Kills, thank you for the very generous donation. I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the kids. Conqueror's Death is doing nothing on its last chapter right now, which seems great for us. Huh, you know what? I'm actually gonna wait on this, because if my opponent draws a sweeper, I would have nothing left, basically. All right. So we'll do that. We'll do this. Thanks, Ghosted. That's true. I do need to close before they find Dance. That's a real concern. Maybe I should have just jammed this last turn. Did I exile the Deathless Knight by mistake? No, it's still coming. Got it. I was like, wait, where'd it go? And then calls the dead. Gasses back up for Uro to come back again, which is great. That's rough. Hey, Zaz. Thanks for being here today, and thanks for the work that you do. Well, shoot. Okay, so this puts another land into play. This goes away. This comes back to my thing. I might have gotten some avocado in my fur, chat. I might have gotten some avocado in my fur. Peak millennial. Wearing an animal costume got avocado in it. All right, should have worn a bib, right? So, oh, do I not have enough to escape this? I only have 6 with this. That's awkward. I guess that makes that decision easy. And I'd rather lose this or this. I think it calls the dead. Because now I can escape this. And this lets me cut through their blockers. So we'll say kill your Teferi, hit you to 17. Polukranos will fight the token that they make here. 13 cards left their deck. I'm not sure we're actually gonna be able to kill them before we deck here, is a real concern. Yeah, we're just dead, right? I just can't close at this point. Like, I only have 12 cards left in my deck, so like, this flips some things in there, but like, doesn't really accomplish anything. And the problem with Thassa's Oracle is it would have to be in the very bottom of my deck here. And there's a very real chance that like, if we weren't playing 2 or 3 of them, we would have drawn it already. Like, the odds of Thassa's Oracle being in, like, the bottom 10 of my deck or whatever is kind of low. What's going on, King Koopa? Yeah, this is probably going to be the last match of this deck, because I think we're about to die in B1-2. We're going to do 2 more decks after this one for their few hours still yet tonight. Was that the best draw in my deck? I think that might have been the best draw in my deck. Because killing their Teferi here lets me... Killing their Teferi means their Doom Foretold eats it. I'm attacking 2 of these at Teferi because they can make a token. They have an Omen as their last card. God bless America. Du-du-du-du. All right, don't dance me, bro. Also probably fairly unbeatable. Six cards in my deck here. Well, I mean, Our deck is just like, put me in, coach, huh? Our deck does not want to give up, chat. 4 cards left.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
So 3 cards in my deck. If I put this into play, it draws me to 2. I draw to 1 card for my draw step. It attacks, I draw to 0, I kill them. I believe it's correct to escape this and try and kill them next turn, because this escape means that if there's a blank on top of their deck, they lose the game. It also means that they have a sweeper, I die, but if they have a sweeper, I'm dying anyways, so it's not worth playing around that. So, if this is a blank, we manage to win this game somehow. Gosh, just an incredible slog. Nah, any removal spell was good there too. A removal spell would have made us draw a card with Liliana, which would have decked us. It was a good game of Magic. Like, we lost at the end, but like both teams fought hard and drew well at different points, right? Yeah, the -4 also doesn't matter if it was a -3 because they have a white castle that they can make another creature with. They had a white castle. Yeah, I felt this build felt very similar to the Sultai self-mill we played at the beginning of the season. We played a Sultai escape deck at the start of the season. And I just feel like the power level of what these cards are doing doesn't feel appropriate for the format. Like, we're doing a lot of these things to, like, enable these cards. And it feels really weird to say this, but just, like, on its own, with the context of everything that's going on in this format, it feels like this card just isn't good enough, right? Like, there's things that chump it, and there's so many random exiles, and it's so much setup to get, like, it escaped back into play, that I feel like you're supposed to just play this card because it's incidentally good, and, like, setting your deck up around it kind of feels like setting yourself up for failure. I don't know. I feel like overall, as far as mid-range decks go, I definitely greatly prefer the red-black escape build with Tiamat Calls the Dead compared to this. And if I were to explore this, I feel like as a go-over-the-top style effect, I would definitely want to explore Jace or Thassa's Oracle, but I'm also not sure that being in the mid-rangey sphere is exactly where you want to be. Alright, at any rate, we are still going to keep going tonight. My wife just brought me some dinner, so I'm getting charged back up here. We are going to hit a quick ad roll while I get set up for the next deck. When I get back, we are going to kick the tires on a mashup of a couple other decks that we tried before. So this is Abzan Enchantment Aggro here. So we'll be back in just 3 or 4 minutes. Thanks for hanging out today, folks. Don't go anywhere. I appreciate all y'all.